Hello and welcome to Flex Fitness. This week's fitness tip is how to set up your home gym properly, things that you should be looking out for as far as equipment and space needed. Now obviously the number one thing when we talk about home gyms is going to be cost. So set out a budget for yourself. What do you want to spend initially, and then maybe as you get more into it, more fit, etc., maybe bored of your routine, other things that you want to purchase. So setting a budget is important. Looking at the space would be number two. How big of a space as far as ceiling height, left to right, especially for the type of activities you're wanting to do. Now you can always go outside to do certain activities, but as the weather changes, you're going to have to adjust accordingly. And then thirdly is going to be what are your goals? For me, there's so many things that we can do with body weight, with rubber bands, with just a couple kettlebells and dumbbells. So we don't need to set a budget of thousands and thousands and getting all these things like power racks, squat racks, cable crossovers, things of that nature. Now we can get that if we have the space and the budget. So again, it goes back to budget to set your tone. But goals is a really important one. It's just as important as the other two tips that I'm giving you. So write down your goals, long-term, short-term, what are your action steps within it. That'll help you determine what kind of equipment you're going to need, what kind of exercises. Generally speaking, most people are looking to lose weight, gain some strength and functionality. We can do a lot of stuff with very minimal equipment, body weight, even making a plyometric box. You can purchase those, are fairly inexpensive. Kettlebells, slam balls, rubber bands. Those are great pieces of equipment for home. As far as cardio, because we are in Winnipeg, running outdoors, you can do it all year. You can adjust and maybe do some cross-country skiing and things like that in the winter. But when we're talking about generic like treadmill, elliptical, bike, for home, I would suggest not getting the cheapest, but also looking for something that is a high-end home version or even just a soft entry-level commercial use. Those are going to last you forever. And again, you need to maintain those. So tightening the belt, lubricating the deck, paying attention to switching your machine off before you unplug it, things of that nature. But again, what your goals are, depending if you're running, if you have injuries as well. So those are some tips that I would give. I would also look at getting maybe some mirrors. Mirrors are great for just watching your technique. Also a good motivator when you're looking in the mirror. But generally technique is great to have these mirrors. It also makes your space feel bigger. Flooring, those are tips. So, Home Depot has big pieces of flooring you can use to put on your equipment. You can put it in a little area, so if you drop your dumbbells, things of that nature, you're not gonna make a loud noise and break your dumbbells or chip your floor, depending where you're working out. Getting a fan is really helpful as well. So those are my tips if you're looking to set up at home. If you have any more questions beyond what I've talked about and you need some more specific to your needs and your space available, follow that wonderful, amazing, beautiful, special link at the bottom and contact me today with any questions. I look forward to hearing from you. Keep flexing your fitness.